Well, a lot of people compare the U.S.'s sluggish growth to that of Japan, but the better comparison might be Europe with Japan. Sebastian Mallaby of the Council on Foreign Relations writes in the Financial Times that Japan should scare the Eurozone. Why? A huge initial shock, macroeconomic policy nearing exhaustion, and messy progress on structural reform. Whereas Japan went into its crisis with a low public debt ratio, peripheral Europe started out slightly or far worse. The bottom line here, Europe risks replicating Japan's lost decades, and financial markets can lull policymakers into periods of calm, basically affecting a lot of complacency in the process.
And Sebastian speaks with the real authority there as a child being in Germany.
Yes.
His father was ambassador there, and that's a really great piece. Glad you brought that up.
My morning must read, this is one of the great writings right now on the fiscal cliff and the lack of progress. It comes from a senator from Alabama, Republican, Jeff Sessions, who's a high-ranking member on the Senate Banking Committee. He writes, "We can't fix the budget in secret. All these temporary fixes, stopgap measures, and a set of emergency deadlines, that is the result of how the negotiations are handled."
Is great.
The Senate now operates like the Russian Duma, where officials meet behind where they meet behind closed doors, put out the word, and the overwhelming votes materialize. He says the system is broken. The Senate used to be one of the most powerful institutions in America. What has happened? But he makes a good point about how these negotiations happen.